Hey cousins, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shamira. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So today is story time on the real reason why I became a straight natural. Why I became a natural. It was not planned. I didn't mean to become natural. Girl, are y'all ready? So today we gonna sip some wine so I could tell y'all exactly what happened today. I'm going to be sipping on a Colorado Sweet Rag. So let's just get into it. Let's go. So I want to let you guys know I'm from New Jersey and I am a straight natural. I've been a licensed cosmetologist since 2004. So a few years back, around 2016, back then I was wearing like a lot of, mind you, I'm still licensed, but my hair, I didn't really care about my hair because, you know, I was wearing weaves, I was wearing braids, sew-ins, all of that stuff. But my go-to hairstyle, honestly, was quick weaves. Because I didn't have time. I didn't feel like sitting there for the braiding and the sewing. No. My go-to hairstyle, my signature hairdo was a quick weave with the Chinese bang. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. Listen. But once you get to know me, you'll realize that a lot of hairstyles now I do not wear. But what happened was, I used to get my hair done faithfully every 2.5, 3 weeks. I get a quick weave, you know, because it was more manageable. I didn't really have to do anything to my hair besides wash it and blow dry it. So one thing about me is I do not wear scarves outside. Nope, I don't wear scarves outside. I don't wear bonnets outside. I don't wear nothing that look like I'm about to go to sleep. I don't wear it outside. So this particular day, I had an appointment to get a quick weave. Now, prior to my appointment, I was really considering just stop going to this young lady because, well, she was older lady, but I stopped going. I was thinking about not going to her anymore because I got tired of, you know, my appointments being so late in the evening. And then once I get there, like for instance, if my appointment was at 4:30, I used to be sitting waiting for her. I wouldn't get seen till like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So I'm literally just sitting there like, I think that's so unprofessional. Not saying that all black business owners do that, but I noticed when I worked in the salon for 7 years, I realized at the time I was an assistant that people would come in at 9 o'clock for their appointments and they're leaving like 3, 4 in the afternoon. That is ridiculous. It doesn't take that long to get your hair done if you're getting like a washing set. So long story short, at this particular day, my hair was a mess. I had a scarf on. It was beautiful outside. It had to be like 85 degrees. And y'all know what I mean. Y'all know when it's that nice summer night, you don't need no coats. You don't need no, you just sundress, hair done, nails done, lashes done, you lit. Girl, I was outside looking like Aunt G Mama. My appointment was at 4:30. So I get there, I'm calling her, I'm texting her, I'm letting her know, like, listen, I'm outside. I got the hair and everything. Because she used to always tell me, like, bring glue. I'm like, if I'm paying you, why I gotta bring my own glue? Whatever. So I'll bring my own glue, go stop by the hair store, whatever. 4:30 comes, I'm like, I'm outside, I'm knocking on the door, ringing the doorbell, nobody answers. So I'm like, okay, maybe she went to go pick up her kids or something like that. 5 o'clock came. You guys would not believe that she never replied. My hairstylist played me. Now, the only reason why I couldn't do my own hair because I was just being so lazy. I just didn't feel like doing it. It took that day, me being stuck outside with that scarf on, something that I never do. I'm like, I can't do this no more. I can't be stuck like this no more. I need to be able to do both. I need to be able to wear my real hair, and I need to be able to wear weaves. She never replied. So you know what I did? Prior to that, like weeks before that, I was watching a lot of YouTube videos on big chops because my hair was it was thick. But, you know, when I was going to the Dominican salon and stuff, my hair would never grow. It was thick, like it would never grow past here. It never grew past here. Mind you, I'm getting protein treatments, all these different concoctions that's extra $25, $30, and I never seen a difference in my hair. My hair was extremely brittle. It was hard to comb. It felt like I was being shampooed with, like, clean and disinfectant. You know what I mean? Like, my hair was stripped. It was stripped, and it never lasted. It never lasted. So what ended up happening was I went home and I washed my hair. Now at this moment, when I took my braids out, I was transitioning. I was transitioning. So, you know, when you transitioning, you got the two different textures. You got the natural hair at the root, and then you got the relaxed ends at the end. I got tired of dealing with them two different textures because at that time I didn't have any patience. I didn't feel like doing all of that. And plus, back then I was wearing weaves. I was doing weaves. I wasn't thinking about my hair. And then I went in the room one day. I went in the bathroom. I looked at my hair. I washed my hair. After watching all them YouTube videos, I started cutting the relaxed ends off. Girl, when I did that, I was like, when I looked at my hair, I was like, oh my God. I looked like I was not comfortable with how my hair was. It was an afro, a TWA. So I was like, no, I don't like this. And you know, when you become natural, let me just say this for the people out there that big chop. When you become natural, don't expect your hair to just automatically become curly. No, you have to train your hair to be curly. You got to find out now what products is for your hair. You have to find out what's the right shampoo and conditioners to use for your hair type. Now, all is 4A, 4B, 4C, 3D, 3A, 2A. None of that stuff matters. That's not important. The only reason why people put that chart up is because I don't know who created it, but it doesn't make, by knowing your 3A, 3C, that's not going to make your hair grow longer. All right, that's your curl pattern. I was like, okay, so what else? That only really matters to people who wear wash and goes. But I'm here to tell you, being licensed, that doesn't matter. What matters is your porosity level. Are you low porosity? Are you medium porosity? Are you high porosity? Because then that'll give you an idea of what your hair type is, what type of products to use, what type of oils to use, what type of serums to use for your hair. Me, I am fine. I have fine hair. I have fine natural hair, which means I have low porosity hair as well. Which means when it comes to me being low porosity, when I deep condition, I need to apply heat. Which means when I shampoo my hair, I rinse my hair in warm water. That's going to open up the hair cuticles to allow the products to penetrate into your hair strands. Okay? Once you do that, that's going to open up, and then that's when you shampoo. Do not miss the deep conditioning step. Please. You have to deep condition. But when you're low porosity, I like sitting on their steamer. If you don't have a steamer, you can make sure you can invest in a steamer. I'll leave my link down below. It'll be located in my Amazon store. But when you're low porosity, you have to use heat because our hair cuticles are completely shut. So the warm water, the hot water, the heat will open up our hair cuticles and allow any product to penetrate. But when it comes to rinsing, we have to rinse, or you know, high porosity, medium porosity too, you want to rinse your hair with cool water. That will close the hair, that will close the hair cuticle and trap in the moisture. That will trap in all the products that you just applied, trap in the moisture to help with, you know, dryness. Okay. Even when you apply oils, it's okay to warm it up. Not put it in a microwave. I mean, like, boil a pot of water to the side and, like, sit your bottle. Put your oil in the bottle and sit it in there for a couple minutes. So, I didn't intentionally, like, I didn't plan to become a natural, but I do not like being played. Do not play with me. Play with kids. I do not play when it comes to my hair because, like I say, I do not wear bonnets and scarves outside. Now, to each his own, but I feel like I don't care if my nails not done, if my feet not done. I promise you my hair going to be done. I'm not wearing that outside. It's not, I just don't like it. I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, it's ghetto. Because to some people it is. To me, I think it looked like you about to go to sleep. It looked like you're about to go to bed. Like, you know what I mean? So, I'm just here to say, sorry about that train. I just moved. I live near a train. Yes, so once I became a straight natural, once I big chopped, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but I just want to make this very clear. When you big chop, do not expect your hair to be curly like the people you see with the wash and goes. No, they lied, sis, they lied. That stuff takes time. You training your curl pattern take time, and your hair, every section of your hair might be different patterns. So you might have 3C in the back and 4A, but remember what I said, none of that stuff really matters. But if you're really into it, you know, you can check out the chart. But I'm just saying, like, when you big chop, for people out there that just big chop, I'm going to tell you what I did. I was not comfortable with the TWA. I did not rock it. I shampooed, deep conditioned my hair, oiled it, moisturized it, and I put it in a protective style at the time, which was box braids. The regular box braids, not the knotless ones. I wore box braids for a whole year. When you wear box braids, I'm about to give you guys, like, the scoop. If you wear box braids a lot, right? And you take your hair out, do you ever notice that when you take it out, it's extreme shedding, like all over your clothes? It's because your hair is extremely dry underneath the braids. You have to moisturize your hair underneath the braids because your hair is underneath that hair. So how do you do that? You get a water bottle with warm water and any leave-in conditioner of your choice that you like, right? You shake it up and you spray your braids where your hair is. You spray your braids. After that, because I know you guys heard of the moisturize and seal, that go for your braids too, because your hair is underneath that. I promise you, when you do that, you will not experience that extreme shedding. Now, shedding is normal. You're going to get some shedding when you take braids out because your hair has been tucked in for weeks, sometimes months. Y'all keep it in too long. Shouldn't be in there longer than 2 months. Okay, so you get the water bottle. Well, warm water. Remember, that's going to open the cuticles. Warm water, a leave-in conditioner, spray your braids. After that, you're going to seal your hair with an oil. One of my favorite oils that I like to use is avocado oil, grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil, extra virgin olive oil. I don't use coconut oil anymore because when I was using it on my hair, it was becoming very hard to comb and brittle. So I definitely stopped using coconut oil. So I just wanted to let you guys know that if you're ready to big chop, don't let nobody force you into becoming natural, because whether you're natural or relaxed is not easy. You know, it takes a lot of patience. You need to find out what products work for you. So I noticed that I did the video with some of the products that I use, and a subscriber commented, you know, why you won't talk about formulating shampoos? I'm here to let you guys know, everybody here isn't different. When I was in hair school back then, we were using Mazzani. We were using Mazzani. Let's be honest. We really don't know what's in the ingredients of these products that we're using. We just going by what's on the bottle. But, you know, I do use sulfate-free products, which is, you know, Design Essentials and Shea Moisture, the Shea Moisture product line. But I realized that when you have natural hair, I need more product. Those little small bottles for $30 is not enough for me. So I need bigger bottles. So that's why I'll transition over to salon products, whether it's Joico, whether it's, you know, Redken, whether it's, now, don't get me, or Design Essentials. Design Essentials, being a sulfate-free product, I noticed that they do have larger bottles at Ulta. But don't get me wrong, it's not that I'm against sulfate-free shampoo products, but you have to do what's best for you. Certain products that I use don't work for my hair, but it might work for yours. When I first big chopped, I basically, at the time, I was using drugstore products, which was, I was using the Shea Moisture line, the Manuka and Honey Deep Conditioner. That was my favorite. Some of the products, like the shampoo, made my hair feel brittle. The conditioner, when I have conditioner in my hair, I need slippage because that's going to help with the detangling process. If I can't get that slip, if it still feels brittle, if I'm unable to detangle, I'm not using it no more. But one good affordable drugstore brand to use, and I know I'm off topic, but I'm going to get back onto why I became a natural. I was using the Aussie Moist, the shampoo, the conditioner, and the deep conditioner. So that was pretty good for a while until, you know, I started using the Shea Moisture line. But then I realized at the moment when I was using Shea Moisture, I was only getting like 2 uses out of it. I needed bigger bottles, guys. So you have to do what works for you. All hair is not the same. Just learn how to listen to your hair. So back to what I was saying. After I got reneged, I big chopped. I went home, I big chopped. I didn't like the hairstyle. I made an appointment to get box braids the next day. Went and got box braids every 2 days. I would moisturize my hair with the water bottle like I told you guys. With the oil, I would do that every other night, right? So my 1 year anniversary comes. I take the braids out. I'm super excited. Like, okay, I'm going to take my hair out. I want to see how long my hair is. So when I took my hair out, my hair was like right here. But being that I hadn't had a trim since I big chopped, it was a lot of breakage. And so I wound up going into the Dominican salon because at this time I didn't have a stylist that worked on natural hair. Growing up, I only knew about the Dominican salon, right? So I goes there. I had to coach them on how to handle African American hair because sometimes they can be very very aggressive, very rough when they detangling and stuff. Long story short, so I wound up getting my hair trimmed, and it took 6 hours to get my hair done, right? Took 6 hours. I'm not gonna tell you guys that I didn't even get to leave the salon yet. You know, my hair started puffing up, right? I was so mad, like, I want my money back. I was in here all this time. You done roller set it, blow dry, flat ironed, blowed out, and then it got puffy. And I was like, Shamira, I said to myself, like, why are you even being so lazy, sis? You licensed, you do hair, like, do your own hair. Y'all, I'm gonna do a video with my hair journey because my hair was this short. I walked out, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start my healthy hair journey. I want to be a straight natural. I don't care what nobody's saying. That at this time, nobody wasn't talking about straight naturals. Nobody was talking about straight naturals. Everything was about wash and goes, twist outs, which is fine. But I always like straight hair. Those hairstyles aren't for me. I want my hair straight. I like the way it curls. But I also knew that I needed to protect my hair against heat damage. If you're a straight natural out there, or if you're a natural who wants to get your hair silk pressed every now and then, it's the treatments for me. You got to be heavy on the treatments. heavy on you should do monthly protein treatments. Monthly protein treatments. Every time you shampoo, you need to deep condition. Now, me, y'all, I'm going to be honest. I only do my hair once a month because when I silk press my hair, I always do a treatment. I'll shampoo it. I'll deep condition. I'll sit under the steamer. I'll flat iron my hair. I have fine hair, I'm sorry. So I'll use like a 400 degrees. I flat iron my hair, put a little bit of serum. Now when you have fine hair, you need to put a little bit of serum, like a dime size, because you don't want it to be heavy. And I wrap my hair every night. Y'all, I'm telling you, when you wrap your hair every night, I never flat iron my hair in between. So whoever told you that the silk press don't last, I trained my hair to be this way. I don't care about curl patterns. I don't have no heat damage. My hair is heat trained. And say if I did have heat damage, if I did, I could trim it gradually. Like, it's nothing really for me to stress about. I could grow it out and trim it gradually. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. You gotta treat your hair. You gotta do protein treatments. If you out there and you're experiencing like a lot of breakage as far as on your hair, you might need a protein treatment. My favorite protein treatment is, number one, is the Alpha G 2-step. That show immediate results. I promise you. That and the ORS mayonnaise. If you guys try it, let me know what you think. But I just want to let you guys know I did not plan to become a straight natural. I'm glad I made the step because, like I told you guys, when I was relaxed back then, going to the salons, my hair was being over processed. It wasn't being handled correctly, and at the time I didn't care about it. You have to care for your hair. Even if you have a stylist, like I don't have a stylist that I trust where I live, so I do my own hair. There's moments like right now I need a trim, but I'm gonna trim my own hair because I don't trust anybody enough to trim my hair. And I'm gonna be honest, like I'm the type of person, if I go to a hairstylist and I'm going to you often, it needs to be a moment where I need to see your hair too. Like I need to know that your hair is healthy. Like I know a lot of people wear weaves and they wear the wigs and stuff, but at some point I need to see how healthy your hair is. Like, are you taking care of your hair? Because that stigma that people have, like hairstylists, oh, I'm too busy to do my hair, that's why I look like this. No, sis, my hair always done. Even when it's pulled back in a ponytail, it's done.